Hi, I'm Dr. Patrick Cohn with peaksports.com. Today I'm going to answer a question from one of our readers about their son who is struggling with taking his batting to games. You're watching Sessions with Doc. So here's the question that I received from Joanne about her son. She says, my son is struggling with bringing his practice batting to the game. Is this a confidence thing? In practice, his mechanics are perfect. In games, he changes his hand position and can't hit. Can you advise me so I can pass it on to my son? Yes, Joanne, this is a common challenge with many athletes that I work with, is they might have great mechanics in the batting cage. They work on their mechanics, everything is great, the coach likes what they're doing in the batting cage, and then once they go to the game, things start to fall apart. It can be a confidence thing, but more likely it's what we call a lack of trust in his skills. In other words, what he's doing when he goes to a game situation is things are changing. And that's one area that you want to investigate with him, is how are things changing for him when he goes to a game situation? In other words, is there some fear of failure, some fear of embarrassment? Ultimately, he's scared and he's afraid to strike out. He's afraid to make mistakes, afraid to strike out looking. And he goes to something that feels more comfortable. Probably maybe some older mechanics that he had, something that just feels more comfortable under pressure for him, but is incorrect. And this is very, very common. So, step one is find out what's the underlying fear for him. And step two, find out what he's doing in terms of his batting mechanics. Is he aware that he's changing his mechanics that aren't going to allow him to get a hit? Is he going to some type of a safe grip or a safe backswing, something that feels better to him under that pressure? So you have to, number one, undo that pressure by finding out what it is and then having him work through that, which I'm not going to be able to do in a 4-minute video today. And then secondly, he has to start trusting his swing. And once again, trust is going to be predicated upon his ability to go out there and perform freely, not worry about what teammates will think, not worry about what coach will think if he doesn't get a hit. So that's all part of it, is that outcome thinking and that result-oriented thinking, where he's too wrapped up and he's too trapped into worrying about the outcome and what I call the aftermath. Well, what happens if I strike out? What happens if I go 0 for 4 at the plate? You know, so none of that thinking obviously is good. He needs to be able to focus more in the moment and not worry about the outcome and the aftermath. Thanks for your question, and I look forward to receiving more questions from you. Hey, if you have a question, please visit our website at peaksports.com. Click on Contact Us, send over your question. We read all the questions that come through. Can't promise that we'll get it into a video response, but please jump over at peaksports.com and click on Contact Us. Thanks. If you want to be notified when we upload more mental training videos just like this one, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click on my picture in the upper right-hand corner of this video. We've teed up 2 more mental training videos for you to check out today. Please visit our website if you want to learn more about mental training.